I'm going to share with you in this video the simplest thing that I do to prioritize my tasks. And you can do it too, and it doesn't require buying anything or really changing your life that much. So I'm so glad you landed on this channel. If you're new here, I'm Jane Stoller, also called Organized Jane, and I love helping people and businesses get more organized. I mostly do this through my 6-week accelerator course to help entrepreneurs organize their back end of their business with 6 simple steps. So if you're here, you like this video, please think about subscribing and hit the bell below to be notified when I post a new video every Tuesday. I actually like simple things. The simpler, the better. I do have automation in my business and some tech, but I still really believe that simple and easy can make everything more efficient in your life and business. And that's what I want to share with you today, is the way I prioritize my tasks. So watch until the end, because I'm also going to be giving you an exclusive opportunity to jump into one of my free trainings all about my 6-step process on how you can organize your business super easily. Now let's dive right into this. This is one that I'm really excited about because I learned about this a few years ago on a blog that I was reading, and it stuck with me, and I've done it ever since, because everybody always asks me, how do you prioritize? I'm always so busy as entrepreneurs, especially, where so many things we should be doing, and we get tied up in all of these tasks and our to-do lists that we can't simply accomplish in a day. We get overwhelmed, burnt out, fail our businesses, whatever it may be. And really, this task can help you, this way to organize your tasks and really help you get a bit more efficient in every aspect of your life and business. I want to get a bit to the backstory here. This was actually developed back in 1918 when one of the richest men in America at the time, Charles Schwab, who's a shipbuilding company and the largest steel manufacturing in America at the time, and he wanted to get more productivity and optimize his plants for better efficiency, similar to what we do now. So he hired a consultant at the time whose name was Ivy Lee. So hence why it's called the Ivy Lee method, which I'm using today and sharing with you. Now, what the consultant came in and said, he said, you know what? I only need 15 minutes with your executive team, and after 3 months, you can then pay me what you think this training or what you think I've taught them is worth. Interesting concept. So what Ivy Lee did was he sat with the executive team, and he said, the night before the day started, he said, okay, I want you all to write down your top 6 tasks, no more than 6, otherwise we get overwhelmed. And then I want you to prioritize them on what is the most important. They did that. It sounds so simple. The next night he'd come back, he'd say, okay, I want you to look at that list. Whatever you did not get done that day, I want you to move to the next day's list. It's probably going to be a high priority now. And then I want you to continue doing this. So write down 6. Maybe you had to move over some from the next day, which is okay. And tackle that in order of priority. It sounds so simple, but it works. You can see here on the screen how I do my Ivy Lee method. I've been doing this now for probably 3 years. And that's why a lot of people come to me and say, oh, I have this big task list. I'm overwhelmed. I'm say 6 tasks, order of priority. And it actually helps you accomplish more than you think. Now, after the 3 months, Charles Schwab wrote Ivy Lee a check for 25,000 American dollars at the time in 1918. That could be like 400,000 in this day and age. So obviously he saw a big enough benefit to cut a major check to the consultant based on efficiency gain. So that's why I'm a big fan, not just because of that story. It is a little bit interesting on how it started, but because it actually works. I'm going to share the benefits with you. One of the biggest ones I find is that it allows you to time block without even doing it. You know that I'm a big fan of these time cues. I sell them on Organized Jane, and it's really because today we're more distracted than ever, and we need to focus on the task at hand. And the Ivy Lee method really makes you do that. You focus on the priority, or the number 1 priority for the day. Once it's done, you move to the next. So it's naturally helping you time block and maybe even batch your tasks. So I'm going to run through the benefits that I find really quickly, and I hope that you'll join me on this journey and also think about doing something simple to help you organize your tasks. You don't need to buy anything. You probably have a pen and notepad somewhere. And I really encourage you to adopt this Ivy Lee method. It's been tried and tested, and it works. So why reinvent the wheel when you can already do the most efficient thing possible for you, your family, and your business? Now to the benefits. All you need is paper and a pen. And number 2, you make your priorities ahead of time. 6 is the magic number. Don't overwhelm yourself with 20 tasks in a day, because that, or even more, I see people doing. Just 6. It also takes the guesswork out of starting. How much time do you waste just thinking about what you should be doing first? But when you have this prioritized list, it's laid out in front of you and you just have to start. It makes you single task. And you know that I am a big believer in focusing on that. I've mentioned it already. That's why I sell the time cubes. But it really makes you focus on the task at hand. It can also encourage a healthy work-life balance, because as an entrepreneur, we think we have to do so many things, but really this productivity hack helps us concentrate so much that it increases our productivity, helps us keep more organized, allows our brain to kind of realize what we've done. And then we can, we can do our other activities in the day or spend time with our family because we were so hyper focused. I'm really thankful to Charles Schwab for hiring Ivy Lee, and I'm thankful that the Ivy Lee method has been captured in history, and I'm using it. If you want more information on how I do it, want an example, feel free to leave a comment below or reach out to me. I am also going to be inviting you to a special training you can jump into. It's a webinar that I host. You can join on your time zone, but the link is below, and in that I'll actually show you more of my steps on how I organize my business to reduce overwhelm. It's all about cutting through the clutter, getting clear, getting focused with the Ivy Lee method too. But it really dives into 6 steps that any entrepreneur or business owner, whatever you do, needs to organize their business. So really jump into that free training below, and I'll see you there. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, I would love you to comment, subscribe, share it with your friends, and I will see you next Tuesday.